My days are always better when listening to the Kid Mac Miller, and today we're jamming to his 7th studio album, Balloonerism. It is his 3rd posthumous release. I gotta say, his family, his estate has been doing the best job, the most incredible job of preserving his legacy and keeping his spirit alive. Just a few facts before we get into the album. His estate actually released a statement that the album meant a great deal to Mac and that he had commissioned artwork for the album and regularly had discussions concerning its release before his passing. The familiarity of the project within his fan base due to unofficial versions circulating online for years contributed to the decision to officially release the project. Some of the artists that are credited on this album actually include Thundercat on bass and vocals, Taylor Graves with keyboards and background vocals, Jameer Bruner keyboards, Ronald Bruner Jr. on drums, SZA is a feature. We also get a feature from Delusional Thomas, which is one of Mac's alter egos. And then we have Josh Berg as the recording engineer, E. Dan as the mixing engineer, and Mike Botsey as the mastering engineer. There's also a film that accompanies this album too. I believe is going to be on Amazon Prime if it's not already. So go check that out as well. Enjoy what we're getting from Mac, because we never know when it might be the last of it. I'm super excited for this. My vinyl is actually on the way as well. Get comfy, get snuggled up on the couch, get your snacks, get whatever it is to chill and just vibe out, and let's just jam out to Balloonerism. There are some lyrics available on Genius, so I will be following along. I know they're probably not gonna be the most accurate. The kid was growing up, he was going through stuff. 2013, 2014. He was what, 23, 22 years old? That's a very strong, very pivotal moment in any person's life. So let's see what he had to say. Let's try to follow along to our best ability and listen to what Mac was trying to tell us. Let's listen to the album all the way through and see what story he was trying to paint. First track on the album is Tambourine Dream. Tambourine Dream. All right. The first actual track on the album, DJ's Chord featuring SZA, and we got some lyrics. Let's go.
After the Grammys.
Producer Larry Fisherman, another alter ego by the kid.
F. Flat.
So this is that part from the Balloonerism trailer. If you guys have seen so far, this is what's playing in the background of that trailer, that teaser.
F. D.
Very spacey. Feels like I'm in like purgatory right now with the bright light flashing, like headlights in front of me or something. I'm seeing all my life before me. Chorus includes SZA and Thundercat. I can't wait to watch that short film. I love SZA's voice so much. Super fan of hers. If you haven't seen my reactions to any of her albums, check out my channel. It's building. I've never heard Thundercat's vocals like that I know of. I like it. Oh.
gas, my nigga, Mr. Postman. Is you driving to me? Is you driving cross country? You've been up for 3 days with one nap. I know you missed the nighttime. I know you miss your lifetime.
Feels sexy.
Tell me the truth about it. Tell me the truth about it.
Oh, that one. Oh, it gives this nice little bouncy feeling to it. It feels jazzy. I feel like there could be a saxophone that could come popping in here at any moment now. But just loving Thundercats bass as always. The dude is he's so intuitive about how a track should feel. Like he knows how his bass should flow on a track. It's so damn. It's very, 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 very talented. I love that about him. And then SZA's vocals. SZA has even posted about like Mac being one of the first artists to really believe in her, and how damn awesome is it that they have this track together. It feels good. Like cruising music. Stay away from the powder. It's like Russian roulette now, y'all. Stay away. Took our boy. Well, piece of shit. Unethical drug dealer took our boy. Classic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's wild. That wah. It feels like a Charlie. There's like a Charlie Brown filter on it when the teachers start talking. Sound like he's oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Already love the production on it. I love that SZA's there just floating on that track. Her voice is so special. I love her voice. I love the cadence that she goes with when she rhymes. And then just the substance behind her stuff is always just so cool, chill, and laid back most of the time. But alright, next up, do you have a destination? Let me get the lyrics up. Larry Fishman and Taylor Graves.
Alright, let's get started. Woo! Yeah. You can feel it? Yeah. You can feel it.
Woo.
Vibrations.
We're gonna get a lot of keys and bass on this album.
Woke up invisible, keep the ingredients, but I got the kitchen full. Thoughts are cynical, actions unpredictable. Supermodel bitches hold auditions in my swimming pool. This feeling is feeling pretty invincible. Pray this life reciprocal, and I'ma come back an eagle. Thirsty for evil, the wine chilled in hell. I gave my life to this shit, already killed myself. We ain't the same, homie.
I swear, this dude has a few lyrics that I can think of, like 3 songs that I can think of where he just like called out his death, and it's bone chilling every time. It makes me like instantly sad.
Afraid of change, but it changed on me. Always been the realest, keep the same homes. Saw that bullshit fade slow. It's gone.
Facts.
Will you follow? Gone.
The production on this album is already mwah. That's just the way they fill space. I love this era of Mac, the 2013-2014 era. He was getting very experimental. We got Faces was getting recorded at that same time, and then he went into the Divine Feminine, and then obviously Swimming in Circles, where you could just see, you could feel the growth. I mean, think about go all the way back to Kids, and think about Blues Slide Park, and just look at the evolution of where his music was and where it was going. I mean, his genius was on display, along with the people that he had in his circle, the Thundercats, the Taylor Graves. These people, Botsy, like they know music. They're like musical savants, in my opinion.
Okay, I went to sleep famous and I woke up invisible. Rich, fucking miserable. At least I did Kimmel and Arsenio. My mom got it on video. That's the shit I live for. All this other shit is trivial.
To a miracle.
Oh no, I'm not a kid no more, coming for those residuals.
Those talk shows barely exist
Sleep in
anymore.
a couple minutes. My bitch have a nightmare, wake up, make me some cereal. She knows I love my cereal. The sun come up, look at her face, said, oh my God, here we go. Yeah. Am I okay? Fuck no. Just so, not so. Need to let the drugs go. Trying to find heaven, I get high but never come close. We still wonder why we'll never learn to love. It's because all the air is filled with gun smoke. A middle finger to the cyber gods. Fall back around, I'ma fuck around and let this virus off. In the mud, fuck your brainwash, I'm signing off. Can't kill a god with an upload.
Woo! Oh my gosh, so need to let the drugs go, try and find heaven, I get high but never come close. So what a bar right there. I mean, you can get high from weed, cocaine, whatever it may be. Obviously, he just kept trying to get closer and closer to heaven with his drug choices. We know what happened there. But we still wonder why we'll never learn to love. It's all because all the air is filled with gun smoke. Facts. So much gun violence. So much just violence in the world. He knows it. He had his mind locked in on that, obviously. A middle finger to the cyber gods. Fall back or I'ma fuck around and let this virus off. Oh my God. So the cyber gods being like people just kind of puppeteering shit online. In the mud, fuck your brainwash, I'm signing off. Can't kill a god with an upload. I mean, it's still relevant. And I'm not the genius to be breaking down his lyrics, I'm just trying. What's relevant to me, I guess, while listening to this. Oh. Sonically, I mean, this shit is just fucking fire, y'all. Hallucinations.
Ignorant child in the ocean, get to swimming or drown. How long has it been since you smiled? Girl, I love the way your body fit inside that gown.
Reminds me a little bit of his lyric, when's the last time that you took a little time for yourself? How long has it been since you smiled?
A ladybug, Papa was an atheist, working on a novel set in Cold War Romania, chasing love, idolizing Joan of Arcadia. Pray the landscapers don't wake her up. I'm a slave to the baseline. Conversation topic got us tangled in the grapevine. Still wide awake, I'm a stranger to the daytime. Vampire, higher than a hang glider. Look around and all I see is gray skies. There's help inside that medicine cabinet. Came in for the answers, but she left with a habit. There's no one on the other end of that telephone. Let's fall asleep to the metronome.
Yeah. Guy is a musician to the max, man. Talking about falling asleep to the metronome. Ooh, wait, we get more SZA?
Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa. It's only real if it's real to you.
Yes, my girl.
It's only real if it's real to you.
what's it feel like? Yeah. Tell me, is it real if you can't hold it in your arms, but it can touch you? Feel its texture pressing up against your chest. You say, I love you, you don't hear it back. Falling victim to a world that's filled with satire. Mark Twain admire. Open Tom Sawyer, read a passage to the cab driver. She only in the backseat of a taxi cause the car is in the shop with a flat tire. Mom said she believe her, but she always been a bad liar.
Hey.
Had a plan to burn her past, but it backfired.
Hey.
Hold on and be strong, kneel before your king. The land you put your knees on, it won't be long till your path finds you. And if love is just a fantasy, what's the problem if you fall in love with fantasy? They assume she's confused with delusions she's creating in the waiting room for psychiatric evaluation. She doesn't have the patience to be treated like a patient. It'll be okay if she just swallow his pills.
The rhyming skills on full display there, unbelievable. Tell me, is it real if you can't hold it in your arms, but it can touch you? Of course it's real, and that's him talking about obviously touching your heart, like making an impact on your feelings, on your emotions, baby. 2013, 2014, SZA, that's 4 years before we even got Control, so early time. And that's, I don't know if maybe she came in and recorded later, but beautiful. We have the power. Our perception, what we project onto the world, that's what's real. If it's real to you, it's real to you. Yeah.
Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. Having conversations with friendly hallucinations. Need no explanation. Didn't creation, my Lord.
Just vibes, man.
She's falling for her hallucinations. What's love without imagination?
Facts. What is love without
Baby, don't
imagination?
let them tell you what's real and what's not. There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you. It's only real if it's real to you.
Another good message. So good. Oh. Incredible. The mix on this, the build of this is just fantastic. This album feels so good. I've been smiling ear to ear the whole time, as you can see. I love that he's been featured. He featured SZA on this twice now. Like 2013, 2014, we didn't even get Control yet. We might, I mean, I don't know if they had an appointment to record songs later on or whatnot, but it could have even been recently. But that sounded like a younger SZA, and that's really cool to me. But also just the fact, like, I mean, also the lyrics to this song, it's only real if it's real to you. I think that's a great message. Like, I've talked about before with Mac Miller that he was a champion for believing in yourself, for following your dreams, for living your life to the fullest and being your 100% authentic self. That is what I've always gotten from Mac, was to not be shameful of how you feel, how you are. Be yourself. All right, next track on the album is Deborah Downer.
Yeah, nothing is impossible. We do the shit together, we unstoppable. Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Wrote down on scraps of paper. All roads lead to the same confusion. I mean, all roads lead to the same conclusions. I found my body somewhere in the sewer. My girl to find the word prolific for me, and I can't read her mind, she wrote a different story. Oh well, redemption is the funny bitch. The devil always be right where the money is. Somebody gotta be watching you, but no one is. It's kinda crazy, life
Slow
could be
down.
this simple. Nothing's coincidence. My best friend packed his things, threw him in the car. I haven't seen him since. Guess I understand he always got the chills when he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Yeah.
Even pills turn.
So his friends were like, I gotta go, Mac. This is too much for me. You over there snorting up that Christina Aguilera. It's just too much. He was getting chills. He was uncomfortable. He had to go.
Powder, babe.
Okay, or it could be pills. Not Christina Aguilera.
Even pills turn to powder. The world wanna crush him down. Even pills turn to powder, babe. And you sit right next to me and crush him down. If pills can turn to powder, then this world could turn to ash. Everything seems so slow, but my past, thought that it would last longer. I just thought that this feeling would last longer. Yeah.
Very chill. Keyboards, drums, and bass. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Somebody gave me a treasure map. Nowhere on that motherfucker say where the X is at. Now I wanna see the whole world through a telecast. Been waiting my whole life, I finally thought I should tell you that. Yeah. Started smoking weed again. Started trying to read again. Clean myself up, now would you be my friend? Do I need to know the beginning to see the end? What's the difference between the truth and things that we pretend? I'm not awake, faded, watch the day go by. And only at the lows do I chase that high.
Sounds like he was really going through a break in his perceptions. He was starting to expand his mind. Now, when he says, yes, somebody gave me a treasure map, nowhere on the motherfuckers say where the X is at. There's a little double entendre, a little double meaning there. Obviously, X marks a spot, but also X being slang for ecstasy. And then started smoking weed again, started trying to read again, clean myself up. Now, would you be my friend? Do I need to know the beginning to see the end? What's the difference between the truth and things that we pretend? So, kind of just having breakthroughs there. Like he's staying off the hard stuff, going back to just weed. He's starting to read again. Like he's trying to show his friend that he's changing his life, but also like what's the difference though between what we think that is real and what is actually the truth? It's like his realities are blending.
Fear God, stay humble. Original sin, we all come from the same struggle.
Can I get 4 Norcos, 2 Oxys, 2 Roxys, 3 methadone, a couple Percocets,
some heroin, 2 Xanax bars,
Jeez.
Belt.
Those are all downers. All downers. I mean, Percocet, it might perk you up a little bit. I had it when I had a broken femur. But everything else is all just downer. Like you're just gonna be a slug in the couch, freaking watching the days go by. And I don't know how you can even afford that habit right there. My heart goes out to y'all that are in that addiction right now. I know pills and alcohol and stuff like that is just a very hard thing to stop. Me, I've been, you know, a recreational weed smoker in my life, so that's easy to stop and start or whatever. Doesn't affect me really negatively at all. But that stuff, I know people that have ruined their entire life over this stuff right here that they're talking about, and I know it's all fun, and I'm not gonna stop anybody from having their fun or enjoying their freedoms. But hey, just be careful out there, please. That's all I'm asking.
Thank you.
Go, money coming slow. What you gonna do? 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 Money coming slow. Whoa, what you gonna do?
Okay, so yeah, just like a song about a little realization about his drug issues and friends leaving him and moving on, and didn't sound too great, you know. He's literally Mrs. Deborah Downer is what it seemed like. So there's a little meaning of it. You could be Mrs. Deborah Downer, could be his friends that aren't allowing him to live the life that he wants to live. Like he wants to just be high and be in a different mind space than to be sober or to be functional, I guess is what it was getting at. Or it could be himself being the Deborah Downer because he's always down. He's always in the dumps. He's always just shooting up or crushing pills down, snorting stuff up. He's always in this altered state of mind where he's just like always down. And as someone that has been around drug use my entire life, from, you know, family, friends, whatever it may be, the environment that I grew up in, the city I grew up in, the meth capital of the United States is not that far away from where I live, and it's all too relevant to me. It's all too real to me. So I know what it feels like to have a family member come home and they're just like completely out of their mind, and like not just that they came home one time like that, but they come home like that 365 days of the year, and it gets to the point where it's annoying. So I feel that. I feel his friend on that part, but it's a tough battle though. I know I'm very empathetic towards it. Next track, yeah. Stoned.
Yeah.
I have absolutely nothing wrong with weed though. I think it's fantastic.
Breaks down the pain.
I know some people do have problems with it though. I mean, everything's from person to person, y'all. Ooh, he got the Lil Wayne Bic lighter flick.
Breaks down the pain. She grows up the weed. She far from a saint. She's all that I need. She lost in her thoughts, so hardly she speaks. Her mind's always dirty and her soul's never free. She never been a groupie. She just in love with the music. She watched depressive movies. Something from the 30s or the 40s about a dependent housewife. She makes up her bed like she makes up her stories. Awake through the night, then she high from the morning. I wish she could feel me. She never felt nothing. Knock on her door. She let me come in.
I wish she would learn to live. Isolation. She locking the bathroom door.
Man.
Baby, let's get
We're all living the same life. Ooh. Come on.
Just like home. Let's go home.
Yeah. In the water, it's shallow like the lies that she tells. Can run from your shadow, can't hide from yourself. She hates that she cries when she's all by herself.
Feels like we're underwater.
She's always all by herself. She hardly talks in conversation. But when she do, all her words get lost in translation.
No one understands her.
Cause she paralyzed in fear that she fantasized. The doctor tried to analyze, they cannot find anything that's wrong with her.
Come on.
Her parents never got along with her. I had to make this song for her.
We all know people like this. Oh. Thinking about them. It might be you. I don't feel for you. Like, this woman just feels so misunderstood. She's giving up. This album is incredible. Sonically, man, it feels so good. It's not even supposed to, like, there's some struggles going on here, but that's his talent. He can make you jam along with him while he's singing, rapping about real shit.
Isolations, locking the bathroom door. Baby, let's
So good.
put on a record. Can I play you one more song? We can get stoned. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. Let's go home.
So another song that it probably wasn't supposed to feel good, but those drums just feeling so strong. And then just the way that Mac's delivering. He's making it feel like, he's making this girl feel like she'll be okay. You know, he's like, let's get stoned, let's chill, let's relax. Like, no one's understanding you. You feel like whenever you talk, like you're just talking to a brick wall. Been there, I'm sure a lot of y'all have too. So another very relevant song. And that's what's special about this dude's music. It resonates. Next
Don't be
track,
afraid to put your 2 cents in.
Shangri-La.
Might not be able to afford anything, but I'm always up for a bargain. The dragons are flying south for the winter. They don't like cold weather either. Okay, I was driving up to Shangri-La to get my meditation on. I was thinking Lamb of God, she was thinking Saint Laurent. She sell the pussy on Millionaires Avenue. Paper's not the problem, spending money always casual. Why do you whine like your last name was Rothschild? Life been a bitch ever since they let me out the doghouse. No mercy for the docile. Flow is hostile, but don't sleep. Codeine came back to get me high again. Just how super is a supermodel? Just how super is a supermodel?
It's the house of the rising sun, the village of unusual. If I'm dying young, promise you'll smile at my funeral. Yeah, it's just a rule to follow. Living today 'cause you can lose tomorrow.
You made it tough, Mac. We love you so much. It was hard to smile knowing you passed away, but
Yeah. I am getting ready to sign my life away. The weather's nice today, what a perfect day to die. She kill herself, but she'd rather get married. There's coconut vodka, but she'd rather have cherry. I wish my drug dealer took the Amex. I can't find my debit card. I told her meet me by the annex, and we can get high by the reservoir. Oh my goodness, girl, you a milkshake, extra large. No, you shouldn't. You said it never get this far. Do you have an extra ticket to the seminar? Show me where all the old records are. She got a brand new dinette set, but she still don't know how to set the table. I told her that this feeling about as good as it gets. Shit, that bitch so unstable.
sounds like a yuppie he's dealing with. Like she is all this nice stuff. She's selling it on Millionaires Row. She's whining like a Rothschild, but she don't even know how to set a table. She all this nice china, but she ain't even set a table. She's probably used to having butlers and whoever doing it for her.
And just how super is a supermodel? Just how super is a supermodel?
How super is a supermodel?
If I'm dying young, promise you'll smile at my funeral. follow. Live today cause you can lose tomorrow.
That was asking a lot, Mac, for us to smile at your funeral. Next track, Funny Papers.
Nobody ever taught you how to dance.
Nobody ever taught you how to dance.
Well, everyone knows how to dance.
It's true, you just gotta move.
There's only so much time. Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday. Some angry banker or some kind of money trader recently divorced or drunk driving down the highway and drove off the bridge to his wedding song. Blew out the bass in
Oh
the
my
speakers.
God.
You can still hear the trumpet going.
He's doing it again. There's this beautiful piano playing in the background along with that drum that feels like a strong presence, right? It's making us feel like we're overcoming something, but listen to the lyrics. They're so bittersweet. They're so sad.
The hospital was useless and everything was quiet but the music. Recently I only meet peace when in deep sleep in the same dream. World safe, smile on her
That's
face.
depression.
On the other side, I wonder if he'll take me to the other side. Yeah. What your eyes see, too naive for war and that'll screw you. Still bet it all on the glory, hallelujah. I heard the answer in the gibberish of an old drunk. All he said was he's in no rush. Fuck it, just pay my rent by Tuesday. I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggled constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence?
The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggles constellations in his suitcase. Can you see that picture? I'm picturing like a crescent moon with a little smile on his face, and maybe a nice little tap pot on the tip of his crescent, and just like walking by with this suitcase full of like this glowing suitcase that has constellations in it. Beautiful illustration there, Mac.
Everything quiet but the music.
Post-chorus.
Everything quiet but the music. Do you love silence? Everything quiet but the music. Somebody gave birth to a baby boy. I saw his picture in the funny papers. 11 pounds named after his Uncle Gabriel. His mother cried with her lips against his soft face. Why she bring these bright eyes into this dark place? Oh,
what a genius, man. We went from death to now life. Like, we're getting a little bit of an arc here, going from dark days to happy times. Like, now we're getting a birth of new life, a beautiful baby boy he saw in the funny papers. 11 pounds.
Way before the information gets settled in. I swear to God I never want to sin again, but I fear that. Yeah. The mind go with age, don't surrender.
Ebbs and flows of life.
Mistake, I misplaced all of my remembers. Baby, there's a little vacation in the dresser. Take one for the pressure and two for your temper. Just pay my
Pills.
rent by Tuesday. I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he smuggled constellations in a suitcase. Don't you love silence? Oh shit, here come the
I need
ice
that
break.
artwork.
It's danger when he's bringing out the lightsaber. The word's awesome, but he's talking out a turn off, and I blew the fuck up, then became the world's problem. Bad hygiene, all about that gross life. Hate to see somebody fucking up their own life. Just roll the dice and put 20 on midnight. Have a feeling we gon' win tonight. Cause when the snake starts slithering, you spot the chameleons. You realize you surrounded by reptilians. Shit, I ain't an innovator. Just a motherfucking illustrator.
Hey, I just called him illustrator 2 seconds ago, and he is. Because listen, because when the snake starts slithering, you spot the chameleons. So the snakes obviously being the people that are in your group that are probably not in your best interest. You spot the chameleons, the people that are going with just the turn of the tide. Okay, I'm gonna please him this way. I'm gonna do this way. I'm gonna be cool with this guy. I'm gonna be cool with this guy. I'm gonna just kind of just blending in like kind of the sycophants of the world. You realize you're surrounded by reptilians. Shit, I ain't an innovator, just a motherfucking illustrator. And you are. You painted that picture perfectly. It's like a bittersweet song. So beautiful though. Ooh. Feels lighthearted, but again, the lyrics to part of the lyrics are bittersweet, right? The piano just feels so precious. Man, oh man. How good was that track right there? Next song is Excelsior.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, this was intended to be released between watching movies with the sound off and faces.
Yeah.
It's got that Diablo feeling already.
Play on the jungle gym. Little Timmy broke his arm again on the monkey bars. Johnny's dad got a nicer car than all the other kids. He becomes the alpha and picks on everybody else. Max.
Those that may not know, Delusional Thomas was from his horrorcore era. Like he was just really, it was kind of like a dark little side
Claire
project.
from all the bullies. Claire always wished she was as pretty as Julie. The boys always chase Julie around the sandbox. Claire just waits till she gets picked up by her grandpa. All of this before the brainwash starts. Before they get polluted, start thinking like adults. Life is fantasy.
Once again on Facebook.
Before the world tear apart imagination. Before there were rules, before there were limits. Your only enemies were
Brussels sprouts and spinach.
me. I used
Your
to want
veggies.
to be a wizard. When did life get so serious? Whatever happened to apple juice and car wheels?
Whatever happened to apple juice and car wheels?
We all gotta grow up. I can't wait to see that movie, Balloonerism. I can picture the artwork already on this piece too. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna check after this. What I was taking from that is that basically magic was used to get rid of everything that we loved as children. Like, poof, it's gone. Abracadabra, poof, it's gone, you know? Excelsior. Next track, Transformations featuring Delusional Thomas.
That'd be fucking crazy, bro.
So last song was only 2 minutes 20 seconds. This is like a full
This features for the hip-hop world.
track.
Take this shit seriously, bro. It's really just on clocks. I'm a low, so I gotta compare. I mean, when you're dealing with DJ Clockwork, you're dealing with someone that A, knows his hip-hop.
He knows his hip hop. He's a student of the game, and he treats his bars like a, good does.
I love the old school feeling of this. I'm actually getting like KOD, J. Cole vibes. Real smoky jazz room.
Grab the Tecate and then the Pacifico, because one's a bottle, one's a can.
Tecate.
How much we're trying to go in.
Haven't Tecate in forever.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
Let's go, DT.
psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker. Blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. Bitch like a king cover, put it in her sphincter. Bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
P.U.
What? Oh, let me try that again. Okay, hey guys.
I always love how there's the inner battle between the alter egos too. Like you can see Mac and Delusional Thomas fighting there. You can hear him.
I'm a psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker. I blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. My bitch like a king cover, put it in her sphincter. Your bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
Shit, I should have been a singer. I should have been Kurt Schilling. Would have had a sinker. Ahead of y'all
Red
chilling.
Sox pitcher.
You're looking at my blinkers. Rappers are some bumblebees pulling out your stingers. Yeah.
Damn. One shots.
Waiting for the lows.
For the medium.
Is that him saying rappers just some bumblebees pulling out your stingers? Is that him saying basically they're one-hit wonders? I don't know.
Couple of my homies were on CNN. I changed the channel once they went into commercial. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Delusional Waldo Emerson, just like you. I love football and lesbians. Never deal with bitches. These bitches are some thespians. Save the drama for your motherfucking mama. Oh Jesus, who's a rapper with the gold penis? Put away your money, scrub. I ain't doing no features. Say your motherfucking drill, bitch. I'm young Jehovah. In the backyard with pads on, running Oklahomas.
Oklahoma was the most brutal football drill we had, or at least one of them, one of the most brutal football drills we have. But let's look at Mac just spitting. Delusional Thomas, I should say. So creative. Love how it feels like it's like an immature kid talking. You could hear Mac like trying to break through like a split personality. Next track, Mannequins. Sounds like a harp.
Yeah. Well, my good days are exactly like the bad ones. My bitch say that I defy the laws of attraction. I've always been terrified of anything abnormal.
I feel that.
Things that we all search for end up finding us.
I like
God
being
is like
weird.
a school bell, he gonna tell you when your time is up. Shit just end up working out. Why do we wonder why it does? Yeah, so I asked God to take me on a perfect day. Swear I saw him crying, don't know why everyone's sure it's rain. Education system, but I feel we only learn from change. Every time I think about it, shit starts to hurt my brain. Problems we can't solve.
My grandma would always say that was
my
God
favorite
crying
ones.
too.
Life gets so boring, playing superhero makes it fun. But why is heroism so close to heroin?
I always wondered that too. Like, why do we have two words for heroine? Like, we call a female version of a hero a heroine, and then we also talk about the drug heroin. The English language needs revamped a little bit, but also I love what he's saying, how he's talking about, so I asked God to take me on a perfect date. Swear I saw him crying, don't know why everyone's sure it's rain. My grandma, I grew up with, the Catholic grandparents. They would always say, like, when it rained, I saw, like, oh, there's God crying. And then when the thunder would strike, it was the angels just bowled a perfect strike. So kind of always that. But I love the way he's implying that it's really just God being sad. So it's basically him saying that it is God crying. It's not rain. It is God crying. God, that did not explain that well. We are what we believe in. Dylan Reynolds.
Yeah. They tell you that you need to sleep, and suddenly you do. Scared you're gonna wake up as someone who isn't you. If all been down that road before, poured alcohol on open sores. Nobody can hurt me if I go inside and close the door. Not scared of growing old and dying, feel this where the answer lives. You wear the garments, everybody needs to dress the mannequins.
We are what we believe in.
I feel like that's the theme of this album. We are what we believe in. We can project our own reality. See?
What can we do? 'Cause I see the light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like I'm dying, I'm dead.
Feels epic, man. Feels like it was made for a movie. I heard that the visual film that comes with this is really good too. Oh my goodness. Just the bass on all these tracks is just speaking to my heart, man. Y'all know, like Max said, like the bass is just like a drug to me too. I love it. Next track on the album, the penultimate track on this album, it's Rick's Piano.
Josh?
Yes?
In the Book of Mac, remembering Mac Miller, Mac's longtime producer engineer Josh Berg shared that Rick's Piano was originally titled Rick Rubin's Piano, and the title stems from a field recording of Mac playing piano on a field trip to Rick Rubin's house, which led to a side-splittingly ridiculous exchange. In 2014, while in the midst of a darkening struggle with depression and substance abuse, Mac infamously spent time at Rick Rubin's iconic studio sanctuary, Shangri-La, after drunk dialing Rick while on a trip to Europe. Mac told Grantland, "I was like, Rick, dude, I'm fucked up. Will you help me?" So I went and kicked it with him for the summer in Malibu and got clean. I just go to Rick's house every day and just sit and play the keyboard. Mac references his time with Rick Rubin throughout his 2014 mixtape Faces, not only naming the song Malibu after the location of Shangri-La. Mac raps on Grand Finale. Self-medicate, self-education, Rick Rubin showed me transcendental meditation. In an episode of the 2019 docuseries Shangri-La, it was revealed that Rubin went on to assist Mac in the production of Swimming 2018, his final body of work during his lifetime. What a awesome story. I was wondering, when I was looking at the track list, I was wondering who Rick's Piano would be about. And then I saw the Shangri-La, and I was trying to think if that was about Rick Rubin or not, because I know that Rick and John Bryan have helped out later in Mac's life with his production, with even just being like a coach. Like John Bryan is one that really inspired him to actually sing on circles and let that voice shine, man.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, who?
Rick Rubin's Piano.
This is that energy from Mac.
Not fucking around.
His soul.
Yeah. Yeah. Wake up. Open up your eyes, I told you wake up. All of y'all are still bitches, but I smell just in place of your makeup. The best is yet to come. Yeah. What? Yeah.
Oh man.
E.T.'s not dead, he's just a little bit faded. Please don't give me any credit, that's how people get jaded. Please don't nod your head, and please don't tell me I made it. Cause people
like
start
calling
to
me
get
out.
worse once they think they the greatest.
Nodding my head, I'm
The best
smiling.
is yet to come. Yeah. I told her it'd get better soon. I probably should have told her when she was in a better mood.
Piano's
Looking at me
floating.
like anyone except for you. I had to go to California. She wished that I never moved. Said, baby.
The best is yet to come.
Yeah.
Original Thomas again.
Wonder if the blind mice even wanna see. I wonder if the deaf father ever hear his daughter scream. Is there a heaven? Can you see the God in me? I don't know, probably. But for now we'll keep waiting. Cause
the best is yet to come.
yeah. And I wonder if the truth come with a song. And if it do, will we ever get to sing along? Spend her paycheck on that lingerie, she's scared to put it on. She never let her boyfriend see her in a thong, but
the best is yet to come.
I shot myself on my birthday, fell into the ocean. Listened to their voices, I was lost in the commotion. None of us are chosen, now forgive us for their ignorance. But what's a man gotta do for a little bliss? Fuck the future!
The best is yet to come.
If that ain't a bittersweet line right there, the best is yet to come. Each time I hear it, it's like making me hurt. Man. He was so curious about the afterworld. Why does death steal life? Oh, fuck. It's the hardest part of life, man. Losing somebody. Why does death steal life? Why does death steal light? Oh, shit. I miss this dude so much, man. He was begging for help so many times in his life. That smile hit it all, though. Like he would always, like he would say, people only like me when I'm floating. But he was really looking for help. Went to Rick Rubin's house. Rick saved him for a little bit. Damn you, Mac. Got me crying over here. Just another beautiful track. Rick's piano. Oh my goodness, that moves me. That makes me feel so reminiscent. It makes me think about, I mean, what could be in the future. I mean, like I said, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. And we lost our dude Mac, man. And just like the story about the song said, like, he was out there looking for help. He was trying to get help from people, and he just kept turning back to the things that were killing him. But when you are somebody that's so empathetic, like it's easy to, like it's easy to go out and put that smile on your face and pretend everything's okay and whatever, but you're not even being your real self because people expect something from you. They expect you to be that happy-go-lucky person all the time. You can't be this fool person that's sad, that may be mad, that's indifferent. Like, it's always just, you have to be happy all the time. And dealing with those struggles, and when you're alone, especially like isolation, dealing with that, and when you turn to drugs and whatever, and we know what happened, but it sucks, man. It's bittersweet because you could just tell he was asking for help. I mean, he was so curious about the afterlife and what it felt like, because it seemed like he was just extremely depressed. The final track on the album, Tomorrow We'll Never Know. 12 minutes long.
Do you fear that you'll have no control? You walk through this world with your head above water, shoes made of copper just trying to float. The lake's frozen over. Look down at yourself. What's staring back doesn't please you. The man don't believe you. He sees through the lies that you tell. Cards in your hand, you're looking at nothing. You wonder when God will just listen and give you a break. And he says,
Felt.
see, living and dying are one and the same. Do they dream just like we do? Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they feel just like we do?
Reminds me of Peter Frampton. Do you feel like I do?
Feel just like
Very spacey. Feels like we're falling. Free fall.
Do you know anything at all? You've been waiting for answers. These parades and dancers keep building your castles from straw. All made of water. You swim to the shore. You can try your best escaping. The universe is breaking. You say you can't take it no more. The pressure is building like buildings you jump from. Wishing that wishing could lift this conundrum. The streets that you walk on are shallow. But do you feel as big as your shadow?
The streets that you walk on are shallow, but do you feel as big as your shadow?
Do they dream just like we do? Do they dream just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they love just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? Do they feel just like we do? You could make, you could make, if 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 you could make it go away, give you a chance to
Still 7 minutes left. Instrumental time. Feels like we're passing through something. Another dimension. Squid Game? Ooh, that felt metallic. Squid Game, what the hell? It's creepy. Cannot tell me that's not the Squid Game theme. Something sinister about kids playing and beat like like that. Sounds like the beginning of a horror movie. I would be shocked if y'all are still here reacting with me. My diehard Mac fans are probably still here. Shout out to y'all. About to have us playing Red Rover. Dark. It's heavy. Makes you think. That sounds like a phone ringing off the line, which would make sense because there was automatic voice message sounds earlier. So yeah, I think probably could have gotten away with not having that song end the album. I thought that all together though, the first 13 tracks, absolutely phenomenal, man. It feels so good to have another official Mac Miller production out there, another Mac Miller official release out there. What was your favorite track on the album? I had a couple. DJ's Chord was obviously one of my favorites because it's SZA. I love her. Friendly Hallucinations was another one that I just absolutely loved. Stoned was super good. Yeah, Rick's piano made me cry. I mean, just the feeling of it, just the words to it of what he's talking about. Man, I miss this guy. Sonically, this album altogether, instrumentally, was fantastic. I thought they did a really good job. I know Josh Berg, E.Dan, and Mike Botsy were really pivotal when it came to recording, mixing, and mastering. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to Thundercat on the bass. So many tracks on this album. Thundercat was just getting funky on that bass, and I just absolutely loved that. Taylor Graves, I think he was on pretty much every track when it came to keyboard. Same with Jamil Bruner. Ronald Bruner, the drums. I've got to give the drummer some love, man, because he was killing it. I'm very happy about this. I know it was recorded around 2013, 2014, the same time as Faces, and it had that same kind of feeling, but it also, like, Faces is more of a rap album, where this is more of like an experimental work. It had some jazz in it. It had hip hop in it. They also displayed some of Mac's singing, which he didn't do much until like Swimming in Circles. So very happy about this. Just gonna be a great day where I'm just listening to this album over and over again, and another one that I get to add to my playlist, and I cannot wait for that vinyl to come. It should be here sometime today. I'll definitely be popping it on my record player over here and just vibing out to that. So I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What'd you think of this album? I know this might be possibly the last official album that we get from Mac Miller, because the last one officially done that I know of is called Maclib. That was his collaboration with Madlib, but due to the destruction of the California wildfires, I do know that Madlib lost his house and lost, I thought, all of his recordings from what I saw, so that could also include Maclib. I know that's not even like the top of the priorities. I hope everyone out there in California is safe. I hope Maclib and his family is safe as well, and everyone that's going through it. My heart is out there. My heart goes out to y'all, and it just really sucks. But in that mess could have possibly been the loss of Maclib, unless like his family and his estate also had a copy of it, which I'm not sure. Usually like the producer is the one that's in charge of that, I think, and that would be Madlib. So I don't know, we'll find out in the future, but for now we have 7 freaking official albums. We have mixtapes, we have movies that we can just always go back to and continue Mac's legacy and his spirit, and just continue to love his art. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. So this made me very happy, and I'm gonna have a fantastic day, and I hope you all do too. I'll see you in the next one.
It ain't too hard for me to jam. It ain't too hard for me to jam. It ain't too hard for me to jam.